Hi, I'm Rusty Dog. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy the live stream. Good greetings everyone, Rusty Dog here. Welcome to Elite Dangerous Odyssey. Oh boy, what a day it's been for me. Well, it's hot here today. I am very warm, to put it mildly. Since 7:30 this morning, I've been working on my car. I've stripped most of the auxiliary bits off it. Been changing a gasket and an oil filter gasket and an oil line. Preventative maintenance while I was doing an oil change, because I hadn't done it before. I was hoping to get the job finished today, but there was a Formula 1 race in between. And now I'm just physically knackered. Some parts were a bit, you know what it's like with a car. Some parts want to come off and some parts make it hard for you. I've been through it all. Oh yeah, it's been a tiring day. So, despite the tiredness, we'll try and get through an Elite Dangerous stream. It's been full on since 7:30 this morning, and now it's 7:30 again. 12 hours, full on. Right, so let's see if I can relax with this. If I suddenly go silent, I've fallen asleep. If I start snoring, then you definitely know I've gone to sleep. So, we are here in the system that we ended up in on the last stream, for no particular reason other than to land here, and the fact that it's in close proximity to another planet. As you can see, a ringed planet, and it's looking quite spectacular. And if we pull this back, we should have an anaconda parked next to us. There she is. So yeah, quite the view. This is pretty much the view we had before, although the planet looks a little bit different last time. I believe, I don't think we were getting the planet's, sunrise or sunset or whatever it was. But yeah. Oof. Man, I will sleep tonight, I can tell you that. I have videoed most of my work today in the car for my other channel, so that will be going online. But man, it's tricky trying to film when you're trying to work on the car as well. You need as many hands as an octopus, so it was quite difficult. But if I hadn't filmed it, I could have got more done for sure. Anyway, I'll finish it tomorrow. Can't be bothered now. So, who's with us in the chat then? Commander Steve Zodiac is with us. Hi, Steve. Angry Citizen. Hi, Steve. Hi, Steve. No, start again. Hi, Steve Zodiac. Angry Citizen. Hi, Angry. Welcome to the chat, sir. Bernats. Hi, Bernats. Welcome to you. Commander Budman, one and only. Hey, Commander. Did Ghost Giraffe achieve what he was achieving? I couldn't stay because I had other things to do, and yeah, I went downstairs to get something. When I came back, he was doing something completely different, so I lost the plot, so I couldn't stay. So I don't know whether he did it. Anyway, Starlost, greetings from Las Vegas. Hi from Las Vegas. Greetings from the UK. Yeah, welcome, Starlost. A full-on F1 race. Yeah. Oh no. What happened then? Yeah, the F1 race. It was okay. It was decent. Yeah, don't really have too much of an opinion on it. But it was such a shame for... Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it. I don't want to put any spoilers out there, but Simondo Psycho, how you doing, Simondo? Welcome, welcome, William Hankin. Hi, William. Welcome to the stream. And Kevin Wilson. Hi, Kevin. Yes, I'm doing okay. Just tired and dehydrated. So I'm going to be making up for the fact that I didn't drink very much today. Thankfully, I was working inside in my garage, because had I been working outside, geez. Stream ended with SRV still en route. That was a hell of a distance, though. But I've done the SRV hop from planet to planet. I've done that before. I just haven't tried it on a permit lock planet. It was an interesting idea. I suppose it's worth trying it, right? Okay, so let's get underway. Now, I was thinking maybe, let's see how many jumps this is. Oh God, 40. I was thinking maybe to go back to the galaxy plotter, because we did come away from that route. And I was wondering just to find the closest neutron on that route to where we are right now and see if we can intercept that. However, I think the route that's plotted is to Shinrata Desra, and it is where the destination we want here isn't that. So I'm going to change my destination. I'm just going to interact here with the galaxy plotter and see if I can type in this Flyu Fio KM-F B550. There it is. That's the destination. And our current system, I've got a feeling it's not going to be anywhere near us. So I'm going to go with this one, because it starts the same. Gree High Pay. Okay. Gree High Pay to that. Already supercharged, no. Use supercharge, yes. Calculate. Could not generate. Damn. It seems to do this, could not generate, if you don't click already supercharged. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's see. So this first route, I'm going to just type it in here, this first, and see how far away we are. Ooh, yeah, I don't think so. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, it's getting better. So is the next one closer or further away? Slightly closer. Okay, let's try. I just want to get one that's maybe within a couple of 100 light years. If I'm lucky. 356. So, I want to see where that is. Okay, so we need to push forward further. So we're going into blue high pay. Let's try this one. Now that's taking us further away. It's telling me anyway that there's 24 jumps, but it's plotting it from a much earlier place. So I think what I'm going to do, in order to try and get it more accurate, is I'm going to go back to where I am currently located, which is there. Okay, so we're here, and then I'm going to go to the map mode. I'm going to remove everything except for neutrons, because the galaxy plotter likes neutron stars. I should have scaled it first, shouldn't I? Yeah, I never remember to scale it. Okay, let's get some scaling done. So if I go into the map again and put something in there that's common. like M class. Aha. Okay, now we get an idea of the scale. If I think there's good enough. I can see those. So don't zoom in or out, Rusty. Don't. So we're looking for a neutron star. And then once I find it, I can pop that neutron star into the galaxy plotter and see if we can plot a route from there to the DSSA Fleet Carrier, which is our destination. Why are they so... Zoom in a couple. I'm surprised that we're not seeing any. This is weird. Let me just take another look at what's going on here. Okay. Okay, they're visible, and when we move around, yeah, that's fine. That's a good zoom. So all I'm looking for now is a grey dot. Anything around here would do. It looks like the one that was 360 something light years away is probably going to be our closest. Oh, hold on. Not so visible after all, are you? Yeah, 307. That's a neutron, all right. Wonder how many jumps that will take us. All right, 4. Oh, hold on. That must be a neutron. Okay, so let's type this into the galaxy plotter. So, GRE high pay YO-A D2. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It ain't there. Disaster. What about the next one? We need to find one that's... because not all the stars are in the galaxy plotter, unfortunately. Well, that must be a fresh one. Oh, can you believe it? It's got D14-2, D14-3. You nightmare! Jeez. What's this one? Oh! F blue. Yes. FDA. Yes, it's got this one. It's got this one. BLOOE HYPAI FD-A D14. Yep, we're good. We've got it. So we need to go here. This is where we need to plot our route. 4 jumps. When we get there, we can then hook onto the galaxy plotter. So the galaxy plotter says 13 jumps. So plus the 4, so 17 jumps all in all instead of 40. That's a bit better. All right. Let's make some progress. Right. So I can get back to the chat now. Router. Yeah. Cosmic Drifter. Hey, Cosmic. Welcome to the stream, sir. You made a live stream. Okay, you've done those before, though. right? Oh yeah, I've got it now, Mr. Budman, I've got it now. Alright, let's go. So I've got everything running as usual, Captain's Log and Elite Observatory and all that jazz. Everything's running, getting monitored. We don't have a straight jump out, so we're gonna have to super cruise it. Oh, you've been busy the last few weeks. Yeah. I can only claim to have been busy today. It's going to take me a while to get all the oil out my fingernails. I'm not going to make too much of an effort to do that tonight though, because I'll be working on the car again tomorrow, you know. So once the car's done, and it's a good thing I'm doing this on the car where I'm changing the oil filter housing gasket. Basically on my car the oil filter sits at the top, and the housing that it sits in has a gasket which bolts on, you know, where the housing bolts onto the block. And I've never changed it before, and I don't know if any previous owners have changed it before. So I thought I would do it on the next oil change, seeing as how the car was celebrating its 20th birthday this month. So it's a good thing I did, because there was a lot of wetness and oil around the area, which clearly has been doing that for years, and it's just made everything wet. So what I've done is I've degreased as much of the engine as I can, and hopefully when it all goes back together that leak will stop and the car will stay nice and clean. It only drips like on the floor, like one drip a night. It doesn't drip on the floor though, because I have an engine cover underneath. But I'm glad I've done this job, and I hope I've done everything right and I've torqued all the bolts up correctly and not forgotten anything. And yeah, I hope so. It's good doing it though, because if I'd taken my car to the dealer and said to do that job, easily looking at £500-600. I mean, BMW charge 120 an hour, right? So you can imagine they would have taken maybe, I don't know, 3-4 hours, and then the parts on top of that. No. I'd do it myself, you know. I had to take the fan out, which is easy. The fan comes out in less than a minute. Take the fan out, take the alternator off, move the power steering fluid container to one side, take off the alternator, then undo the housing. Oh boy. And my alternator has an air intake so that when the car's moving, there's an intake tube which cools the alternator. That was completely blocked with leaves and straw. So I got that cleaned as well. I'll tell you what, it's good job I've done this. Changed the Vanos oil line as well, because it didn't need doing, but it's the only time you can do it is when you've got all the bits off the car like that. So it's preventative maintenance, and the car will thank me for it. And then the very last job will be to put fresh oil back in it, and we're good to go. So that's been my day. Yeah, it's a common leak on the E46s, Matt. Oh, Matt, I meant to ask you something. I don't know. This is a general thing for anyone that's in the States. I want to get hold of something, but you can only get it in the States, and I don't know if it can be shipped or if anyone is willing to ship me one. But if you are, let me know. What I'm after, I just want to put one up in my garage wall. It doesn't matter the state. I just want an unused, no longer used US car number plate. You know, I just want to get I just want one on my wall. You know, where it's got like the state underneath, and so I don't know, Matt. I know you've got a garage, but I don't know if you've got any old number plates that are no longer needed. I'd love to have maybe one or two on my wall in my garage. I think it would look kind of cool. Imagine having one from every state, like 50 number plates, one from every state. That'd be quite a thing, wouldn't it? Oh, really, Budman? You got one? That'd be awesome. Because I like the plates. I like them because they've all got different states on there, and yeah. Sometimes they've got the state's motto, right? Live free or die. Ah, cheers. Yeah. DM me on Discord, and I'll give you the details. That'd be awesome, man. I'd certainly appreciate it. I was thinking about it the other day because I've got my old number plates on my garage wall. Well, they're kind of just stuck behind a cable, and I thought how cool it would be to have some US plates, just stuck on the wall there. Because obviously, right, it goes without saying, you don't get them over here. Yeah. They've got to be shipped in. Oh, you have the details? Oh yeah, okay, cool. 4, 3, 2. Yeah, American plates or Canadian, doesn't matter, I don't mind. Yeah, I just thought it would be nice to have a couple. And then I'll be sat there wondering, I wonder what kind of car this came off. Hey, Bramley House. Is this the Christian Horner Appreciation Society channel? Oh, is the Pope an atheist? Oh my God. No, I don't appreciate Christian Horner. You've got a few milk crates full of plates? Jeez. Right, so that previous system that we were in didn't really bear anything worth looking at. Well, let's hope there's something in here. I'm going to try and get under 25,000 light years from Sol on this stream. That means we've got to do 686 light years. That shouldn't normally be a problem. Once we start hitting the neutrons. That looks nice. Not atmospheric though. That looks a nice surface, doesn't it? C9. I'm just going to mark it just in case there's nothing else here.
Body C4. Landable with atmosphere.
Okay, so C4, and it has a bio.
Body C6. Landable with atmosphere.
Again, same thing, it's telling me it's going to be bacterium. Hold on. Where's my mouse pointer gone? Yeah, doesn't really have one. I can't move the mouse off
with atmosphere.
Off my screen onto the other one when I'm in this mode.
Body C8. Landable with atmosphere.
That one doesn't have any bios whatsoever.
Body C2.
See now,
Landable with atmosphere.
On the two that have had bios so far, they're both the same bacteria, but they're different colors. And we're looking at 50,000 credits for each of them. So I don't know whether to spend time on those. Yeah, milk crate. He is such a pompous arse. And that's one way of putting it. Smarmy is the word I use. Smarmy and underhanded. Right, where are we? Oh, I was way too zoomed in there.
Odyssey 5.
And that one...
Landable with atmosphere.
Right, so we've got 3 landables that have got bios, and we've got they're all bacterium ACs, all of them. But one is aquamarine, one is magenta, and one is white. 50 grand each. So if we did all of them, that'd be 150. When we hand them in, it would be double. That'd be 300,000 credits. All planets that are landable with atmosphere have a neon atmosphere. So, let's have a look. Let's come out of here a second. Are we done with this? Yeah. Okay, so we're looking at C5. Oh, sorry. No, there's 4 of them. There's 2 aquamarine, 1 magenta, 1 white. So 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's take a look at the map here. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7. Distance? Yikes. Half a light year. I think I'll leave it, guys. That's way too much waste of time. We'll leave it. Had there been more stuff, I may have been tempted, but I will forego that. I could do with the extra credits and ranking if I'm honest, but still. Triple Oracle, hello. 07. Yeah, hope everyone's having a good day today. Yeah, it's been mighty hot. Mighty hot. Can't complain though, because when it isn't, that's when I'm whinging. Okay, so here is the first neutron in our galaxy plotter. So, I'm assuming this has already been discovered. Oh, yes, it has, but whoever did it, Jan de Urs, hasn't bothered doing anything else here. But there are other things. So we can be the first to discover these 2 things. These are people who just pass on through. Okay, so that is not terraformable.
System scan complete.
And neither is that one. So yeah, we're definitely the first to discover those. Or we will be. Right, I suppose we need to get supercharged. So let's do that. So if anyone's, I don't think anyone's, yeah, if anyone's interested, this week, oops, I will be streaming F1 22. Dun, dun, dun. I haven't tried it yet, but it's installed. Yeah, I haven't tried racing in it yet, but the menus are a nightmare. On the first time I ran it, no mouse support. I mean, it's just, there's no excuse. But they are in the hands of EA Sports now, or EA. So, yeah, that kind of says everything. Andy K. Hey Andy, welcome sir to the stream. I'm still loaded with biodata since, well, I don't know if I'm loaded. I would have been loaded if I hadn't lost all that biodata. But yeah, since I was at the last carrier, all the data that I've collected since I was at the last carrier, I've still got now. Yes. This is why I'm going over to the DSSA so we can offload. I'd rather lose 25% of the money than lose everything.
Warning, frame shift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frame shift drive supercharged.
Oh, dead soldier. Sorry, I had to sit and work that one out. Dead soldier, yes. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. And you sound very much alive. Don't take too many risks. Me? Never. No, I play it cautious. You know me. I don't get addicted to canyons and long drops, and that's somebody else you're thinking of. Yeah. Ooh.
System scan complete.
Okay. Nothing major here either then. And look at this. First discovery. Yeah. The hell? Okay. Right, so we are at D14.3 and our next jump is 291.58 light years away. Apparently. Which is this. 291.58. Right, target that. And make the jump. So now we are 13 jumps away from the carrier. Let's see if we can at least get there on this stream. At the very least. Whoops. Okay.
System scan complete.
Well, I can take my pick here. Yeah, I'll go to the right. That's what all left-handed people would do. Is it? I don't know. I wonder if our right, like if you have a jet cones on both sides the same length, would right-handed people be more prone to going to one side than left-handed people? You know, I don't know if it works that way. Probably not. Just a matter of choice, really. It probably doesn't affect at all the what handedness you are. Okay. Next system then. There was nothing in this system except the neutron, all on its own. So we are 272 light years away from dropping under 25,000, and this is 283. Will it get us under? Just because the numbers work doesn't mean it will. So according to Captain's log, which hasn't actually got a log of every jump I've made, I've travelled 80,000 light years on this trip. That's enough to get to Beagle Point and then come back another 15,000 light years. Well, see, here's the thing. When you've got different lengths, if you're left-handed or right-handed, do you then put the big one on the right-hand side, or do you put it on the left-hand side? I just use the jet cone that is facing away from me. Yeah, but they're both kind of coming towards you, really, aren't they? Like they're on either side of you. I guess it's like the field scooping thing, maybe. You know, if you're a side scooper, do you scoop with the sun on the right or the sun on the left? It'd be an interesting poll to do and see if it is related to left and right-handedness. I don't know. What system are we in? D85. Oh, we might be in a bit of trouble here, because it wants me to make this jump and then get to the next jump after that before I refuel. Huh. We'll have to see whether I can manage it. I won't take any risks though. Oh, well, somebody's been here, but they haven't scanned everything. This is just what was in range of their scanner, I would imagine. Maybe not. Yeah. Okay. Let's get the rest discovered and see what's here. I was going to say, don't tell me there's an Earth-like world that the guy missed. But nope, it's not far enough up the spectrum. You scoop full from the top, but use neutrons from the bottom. Yeah, bottom side. Wow. Yeah, I'm a side scooper. I like to scoop with the sun to the right of me. I don't know, I guess it's just a way that I started off and I've just stayed with that way because it works for me. But you know, when I'm coming down onto a planet, for example, if I want to land in a very specific spot on a planet, then I'll be upside down in relation to the planet. So the planet will be like above me, and I'll do it that way because it's much easier to scout it that way, especially in an anaconda. Much easier to look up in an anaconda than it is to look down. Angry says, I decided to play it risky with bio and exploration data. Haven't handed in since crossing Hawkings Gap into Lyra's song. Even more risky due to my carefree attitude to landings history. Yes. Well, you're just going to have to learn to be a little bit more careful, knowing what's at stake. Stake. Yeah. Be careful. There's a lot to lose. Didn't you have was it on this trip though that you had an issue where you lost something? I can't remember. I remember there was something happened. Oh, suddenly a load of rings just came up there. Yes, in VR as well you can see a lot better. But I think if you have something like an Asper or a Diamondback,
Body V6. Landable with atmosphere.
then you can get away with having the planet underneath you if you want. But it's still better to have it above you.
Body V4.
Oh,
Landable with
hello.
atmosphere.
6 bios. Is that the first time I've had 6? I don't know whether... No, I'm not sure. Maybe not. I don't know what they are yet, though.
Body V3. Landable with atmosphere.
I'll let you know what... I'll let you know what Elite Observatory Corps thinks they are. Because it may give us a choice of 9 different things.
Landable with atmosphere.
Oh my goodness. Well, whoever discovered this system first surely wouldn't have seen these because by the looks of it they came here pre-Odyssey. There's a lot of bios here, though, guys. Oh, I was just homing in on it there. Look, there we go. Okay, we got another one. There it is. So, what's on that 6? Well,
System scan complete.
so I believe I already hooked onto it. So it's D85B4. Okay, so if we go to it, click on it, go into here. 1% sulfur dioxide. This is what I was hoping it would have. Sulfur dioxide, because that means there's a chance of receptor being on the planet's surface. But with 1%, yeah, I don't think so. Right, according to Elite Observatory Core, alright, I'll read out the genus but not the species. So it's Alioida, Bacteria, Clypeus, Concha, Fungoida, Receptor, Frutexa, Stratum, and Tussock. Stratum tectonicas is here. If it is stratum is here, it's going to be tectonicas. That pays 806,000 credits. Alioida gravis pays out almost 6,000, and if we get Receptor, we're in the money, because Receptor pays anywhere between 6 and 711,500. Chance of Receptor being there, though, it'd be nice, but if not, I'll take Stratum tectonicas, because the space cucumbers there, they bring in the most money. So let's see what kind of a motherload of bios we have here. 99% carbon, 1% sulfur dioxide. Let's go. Crank it. Oh, it was Bubble Nebula Heart. Gravity became my enemy halfway home. Oh, yes, that was what it was, yeah. That was bad, man. That was terrible. Oh, it's horrible when you lose things like that. Yeah, when you're taking the risks like that, you really have to know, or just be aware of where your limits are. Like, don't jump into a canyon that you think you can't get out of, like I've done. Also, let's have a look in this system a second. I was hoping there might be another star that was scoopable. So, on the other planet then, the one with the 3, Alioida, Bacteria, Cactoida, Concha, Fungoida, Frutexa, and Stratum. But it has an ammonia atmosphere. The planet that has the 1 bio is sulfur dioxide, but it's only got bacteria, Cerberus, which that's an expensive bacteria. Like, it pays well. Not expensive isn't the right word, but 121,300. That's a lot of money for bacteria, I think. Josar is with us. How you doing, Josar? I'm doing okay. How are you? Yeah. So, with systems like these, it's going to definitely slow down our progress to the fleet carrier, but it is what it is. So we're at B4, right? D85 we're in. Well, there. I don't know whether we can do 2 more jumps without refueling. 1 for sure. 2, I don't know. I don't think so. It's going to be tight. It's going to be very, very tight. We just got back from work. Wow, on a Sunday? ship. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't like a job where I'm working on Sundays. Really would like the weekend all to myself. I think we're entitled to. You need that balance, you know. If you don't have the balance, you get stressed. Mine's balanced the other way at the moment, which can also be stressful. You get used to it. Well, hopefully you're getting paid well for it as well. Oh, okay, 4 on, 4 off. Okay, that's kind of all right then. Yeah, yeah, that's all right. That kind of makes up for it, doesn't it? Yeah, that's pretty good. 4 on, 4 off. It's yeah. I could probably manage that for sure. Can we ask what your work is, Josa? You don't have to say, by the way, but just curious. Well, let's see. This planet was 52,000 light seconds away, but I think money-wise it's going to be worth it. Especially, well, especially if Receptor's here, but I don't think so. Out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 choices, I will take out Receptor, Alioida, and Frutexa. At a guess. Electrician for the BBC. Oh wow. So I can come to you and say how shocking the license is. I don't have BBC in my house. Sorry. I don't. I don't watch it. Oh, here's the thing. Tomorrow, guys, so be ready for this one. Tomorrow, I am switching broadband suppliers. I'm leaving Sky and going with a company called TalkTalk. Supposedly the same upload-download speed. The only reason I'm switching is because it's a little bit cheaper. That's the only reason. So I'll be switching on my router, which I've already got, the new router. I'll be switching that on tomorrow and configuring it and doing a speed test, and hopefully everything's going to be okay. But what's cool is that Sky said they're not going to cut me off until I'm successfully on the other one. That's kind of cool. But then it completely releases me from Sky altogether. Okay, so what do we think's going to be here? Let's see. 4 probes. One there. One round the back, I think. There. And we'll stick one over here. That should do it. Maybe. I would have preferred to have done it down there maybe, but I don't think it's going to make a difference.
Surface scan complete.
Alioida is here. Alrighty. Next. Yeah, I'm expecting bacteria. So it's going to be Alioida gravis, which is nearly 600,000. Bacterium orasus, 78,000. Clypeus margaritas, 557,000. Fungoida, yeah. Fungoida gelata, 206,300 in very rare places. Frutexa metallicum, 118,000, and tussock, no receptor. I think they only maybe put receptor down because there was a smidgen of carbon, sulfur dioxide. So, the most Alioida pretty much covers everything. So we're going to be hard pushed to miss Alioida. So let's go for the next expensive, which is, I know I keep saying expensive. Clypeus is meant to be everywhere. No stratum. Oh, tussock was listed? Okay. So we'll go for tussock. And if we land on one of these blue spots, it should also have Clypeus and Alioida. But once we focus on a spot, we'll double check and make sure. So let's say I want to land in that big blue spot there. So back into this mode, and oh, I hate this when it does this.
Orbital flight engaged.
So tussock, so Alioida yes, bacteria yes, Clypeus yes, Rutexa yes, and tussock yes, all in the same area. So then all we'd need to get is Fungoida in a different place. This will be interesting. He didn't like talk. Oh dear. How come? How do I watch F1 without Sky? My neighbor has Sky. Yeah. There are ways and means, Steve. Ways and means. I'll see what talk's like. If it's crap, if it doesn't serve me well, I'll go back to Sky. Proximity lights on the ship already. Yeah, my next door neighbour's a big F1 fan as well, and he watches all the races. Plus I have someone to talk to about it, you know, which is good. Right, let's look for something planty. Are these just all rocks? I'm gonna have a look here. I'm not 100% convinced that these are. Oh, maybe they are. Let's have a look outside, because I can't really determine what's going on here. I wish we had a bit of a lighter atmosphere. A bit more light coming in. I'm just going to quickly run out, have a look, and if it is something, then we'll get the SRV out. Yeah, so this is... Do we have two separate things here? Because there's Frutexa and Tussock, which can... I don't know, sometimes it looks similar. Tussock Triticum. So Tussock Triticum is 400,000 credits. Distance 200 meters. Okay, we could probably run that. Looks like to be some in the distance there. I hope. Well, unless they're just all rocks. There's something over here perhaps. Yeah, Tussock, you're right, Simondo. Oh, that's not Tussock. Okay, we'll have to come back to that then. Okay, time to get the car. Alioida, yes indeed. Yes indeedy. God, did I run this far out? Guess so. Yeah, there's Alioida everywhere. Trust me to scan the Tussock and then there not be any. So I'd rather keep the ship where it is, so I don't want to go outside of the 3 kilometer zone. I want the ship to stay where it is because it's acting as a waypoint for the Alioida. I'll see if I can find some more Tussock stuff. I keep thinking of tea cakes. That's Tunnocks though. Right, here we go.
Low gravity warning.
Indeed. So let's go behind. Ooh. That, yeah, distance is not quite there though. Okay, can I scan that then? Bloody ship. I don't want to move it though. There we go. Turret deploying. You've got to aim slightly above to get it.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 200 meters from previous sample.
I have, but the problem... So this should be Alioida gravis? Yeah. Apparently. Yes, a new one. I don't think I've personally seen that particular one before. Interesting. And that one is worth 596,500. Profitable. It's all Alioida. But the Alioida, oh, that's just good because the distance to scan Alioida is 150 meters. Well, that's going to be easy because we've obviously found plenty. Please let this be tussock. I'm losing it. Yeah, nuts. Come on, tussock, where are you? Yeah, maybe you should just do the Alioida instead. Go somewhere else for tussock. There's so much of it around. The Alioida, so much of it. No, it's all... Yeah, I tried to get up in the air, but to no avail. It's all Alioida everywhere. How come there's a big bunch of tussock in front and to the side, and no more? Ah, yeah, it will. But I've also got my distance marker on Captain's log as well. Because I was only like a few hundred meters away on the first scan out of the ship, and it tells me that I'm 1,100 meters away from it. So my Captain's log is giving me a pretty decent, you know, idea of where I am. But yeah, it's a good idea to target the ship. So what's our heading? 66. Okay, so all we need is one more sample, and then we can go Alioidering. Alioida should be easy to do. So many samples, and with only a 150 meter distance,
From previous sample.
it's going to be fairly simple to do it. Says Rusty with all confidence. Now these have come into vision too soon. There must be Alioida, right? No, it wasn't. Come on. They don't even mix. You don't get tussock and Alioida together. And the tussock is slightly more tricky to spot than the Alioida, which is extremely easy because it's big. Let's put the ship over there, travel in this direction. Boom! The rest is gonna be a cinch. There we go. Right. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. Scan my Alioida. Right, off we go then. Yeah, well, let's get the one that's behind us for the first scan, this one. And then we can start making our way back to the ship. And we should be able to sample on the way. I hope. Yeah. This only gets us 2 out of the 6. I've not seen any bacteria yet. Right, Alioida gravis. Oka. Oh, yeah, Oka. Spelled differently to what I'm used to. But okay. Looks like Ocha. I'm assuming it's Oka. Or meant to be Oka. But I spell it O-C-R-E. No, I don't. I think there's a H in there somewhere. O-C-H-R-E? I don't know.
Minimum distance reached.
Alright, minimum distance already.
150 meters from previous.
And I think there was some over here. Okay. Get my little twirly thing out. There we go. And now, if we just head back towards the ship, there's another load, I believe. Looks like it.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 150 meters from previous sample.
Easy, eh? We're still a kilometre and a bit more from the ship. The bacteria was Orasus, either sage or indigo. Not seen any examples of that yet. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Orasus was fairly easy to spot. It wasn't one of those cloaked in with the colour of the ground ones. What if it's one of these slightly off colour ones here? I don't think that's bacteria though. Oof, that was a hard landing. Why? 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 Of course, bacteria is easy to scan from the ship. Mr. Gumbo Pot 72. Yeah. Been a busy day for me. Yeah. 12 hours of it. Ugh. Or half a live stream on the rusty timescale. Yeah, this isn't bacteria, is it? They're just they're just discolorations, I think. Oh, sugar. Better get the shields up. Yeah, here, these discolorations here. Is that bacteria? I think it is. Yeah, I believe it is. In fact, it is. Oh, I thought you said the whole planet as a sample. Yeah, and also have a lab inside your ship where you can analyze and extract soil samples and leaves and make things that you can sell to engineers. I don't know. Do your own biology work. Bacteria, Uras. Yes. Uras is. There we go. Indigo. Distance 500 metros. Great. 500 meters. Careful. Ah. All right. So, let's do some bacteria hunting. I can see another splodge in front of me, but it's way too close. All right. Why am I... It looks like I'm getting closer to the ground, even though I'm at 0 pitch. Something not right here, guys. Captain's log distance from first sample isn't moving. It's still saying 86 meters. Oh, now it's updated.
Minimum distance reached.
It went from 86 to 487.
From previous sample.
Oops. I didn't realize I was that close to the ground. So we're going to have the second sample of bacteria now. Awesome. So there's a game on sale on Steam, guys, but I don't know whether it would appeal to me. It's a driving game and stuff, but it's arcade, which it's not really my thing. The only arcade game that has driving in it that I'll drive is Grand Theft Auto, really. But this one is the Crew 2, the Crew 2. I think it's like £8 or something on Steam. But that involves driving cars and planes and rally, I think, as well. So has anyone played it? I don't know whether I would like it or not. It's not really my thing. I've seen some of the gameplay on YouTube and you know, you skid round a corner that in reality you would never, you know, 200 miles an hour and you just take a corner. Then you hit another car and neither car has any damage whatsoever. That kind of stuff. It doesn't appeal to me in the slightest, really. But at £8 something, it's like 80% off the normal price. So they say. So I don't know. I was just toying with the idea, but probably not. I think I'll stick with F122. That's as arcade as I'm gonna go.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 500 meters from previous sample.
I have, but can you find me one? A sample, that is. Well, you see how late they appear? You've got to be almost on top of the bacteria before it suddenly becomes visible. Okay, we've got someone. There we go. Yes, sir. I'm glad it gets the bacteria out the way. So Alioida was in the area. Tussock was in the area. What else was supposed to be in the area? Was it Clypeus? because I've not come across that at all. Fungoida is going to be fun, because it looks like it's very... there's very little of it. Alright, that's half of it. So Fungoida, Clypeus and I don't know. Hold on. I've done Alioida, Bacteria and Tussock, right. Let's go back up into the stratosphere. Oh, get control of yourself. Rutexa. Yes. Rutexa, Clypeus and Fungoida. I'm pretty sure we're in a place where Clypeus and Rutexa are supposed to exist. So what I'm going to do, because I'm going up again, I'm going to land in a small region instead of a large one, just to narrow it down, you know? That might mean doing one at a time, but it might be quicker. And we didn't manage to get under 25,000 light years. We're 69 light years outside of that. That's the distance to Sol, 25,069. Right, so we keep going up until the surface scanner on the right hand side there says too fast. And then we back off the throttle as quick as possible. It's back off now, I think. It's not going to take too long after the OC. Wow, okay. Maybe it will. Really? This far out? What the hell? Okay. Maybe the planet's not targeted or something, but that didn't go correctly. Shouldn't really be saying out of range. Yeah, the planet's not targeted. Yep, but it is, you know. Thank you. So, Tussock we've got, Alioida we've got, Bacteria we've got. So Clypeus, like everywhere. Fungoida not so much, and Rutexa everywhere. Okay, so let's land at a Fungoida place. Let's land at a Fungoida spot. Yeah. Yeah. I don't see any. Maybe it's on the dark side. I don't know. I haven't seen... This is very strange. Rutexa's not normally... Sorry, Fungoida. Fungoida is not normally this elusive. Oh, hello. big patch. So I'm going to go down into little patch. We'll go into this little patch here. Let me just see if the other stuff is here. So Frutexa is not there. Clypeus everywhere. So okay, so Fungoida and Frutexa cannot coexist. They are completely opposite maps. Alright. Be handy to go into that little spot. If they can guarantee Frutexa's in that Fungoida's in that spot, that's the best place to land. As long as you've got enough meterage to get around. And Fungoida is 300 meters, so you'd need at least a couple of kilometers, I would say. Let's go down here. And then we have to reverse the map for Frutexa. And if we can pick up Clypeus along the way, great. Now this is mountainy. And I believe Clypeus likes to hang around at the base of valleys and stuff like that, right? So we might be in a good spot here. Let's see how bumpy this gets. Yeah. I don't know. Well, we're gonna have to land here for Fungoida, so let's do that. Let's get this smooth area here. We need smooth areas to land something like this. Now this is Fungoida gelata, which has got the tentacles coming out of it. Bloody oider, isn't it? That's Alioida, isn't it? It's certainly not gelata, that's for sure. Is it? No, it's not. Let's get that. No, I'm not attempting to land Simondo. I am now, but I wasn't before. I was waiting till I found something, but this is plantage, but it's not Alioida. Texas, yeah.
Low gravity warning.
That's Alioida. But that wasn't it. Because from above, whatever it was looked very flat. Don't know if I caught something up my under my eye there. This is going to be a lot easier on foot. Because I was convinced that it was on my front right side. Is this it? Tiny little thing. This isn't what I spotted from the air though. So I was around here. There's a lot of this stuff. It looked, you know, like Osseous. I can't remember which one. The one that's got the holes in it. That looks, it's flat. It's like a flat tree. I'm sure I saw something like that. And yet, all I'm seeing here is this stuff. With the tiger legs. We've already scanned this. Well, I guess we either find it or move on. I do not want to spend the majority of the stream in this system. Well, I must have been seeing things then. This planet's atmosphere and lighting is not very conducive to finding stuff. Oh, that's what it was. The Alioida looks flat when you're up in the air, and it pops into existence when you come down again. Well, that's a bit crap, Frontier. Level of detail distance. That's what we saw. Okay. That's that little problem solved. Level of detail bias is just bad. Same with the bacteria. Just popping in. Right, I think the, hold on, Clypeus, Goida, Texa. Right, out of the remaining three, the Clypeus is certainly the most rewarding financially, easily. It's more rewarding than the other two put together. So for Clypeus, I'm going to look in the mountains, or the hilly parts, but finding a landing, yeah, tricky. So we'll get a little bit of altitude so we can have a look at what direction we're supposed to be going in. Anywhere over there. Just taking a chance on this. Nice peachy atmosphere. Oh. I have no idea, Angry. I've not really been following it. I haven't been watching any of the live streams of Frontier, unfortunately. because I keep not knowing when they're on, and they've usually been streaming for over an hour by the time I realize, or at least coming up to an hour, which means that they're close to an end, and then I just don't bother, and then I don't bother watching it later. Sometimes I do. It depends what the subject is. I think it's worth watching now, isn't it? Because they've been having some of the developers on, right? So I think it, yeah, I will catch up on them, but I don't know of any news. Right, the Clypeus we're looking for is Margaritas. Let's take a look in the codex. I want to have a look at what I'm looking for. Well, it's not one I've found before. Not here anyway, so it's this one. This is what we're looking for. It just says they flourish in arid environments. It doesn't say, like, where they are more likely to grow. Hey, Jeffrey. Yep. Things are not going too bad, cheers. Thank you. How is yourself? Our temperatures have been matching yours, I think. It's been a roasting day here today. A Gibraltar Day, I call it. Okay, we're way too high to pick up anything. I like to stick under... Oh, hello. Under 250, something like that. Unless a mountain prevents it. I'm just looking for a cluster of something that isn't rocks. I think they're just rocks, right? Yeah. Now, what is that? That's the little fellas we're looking for, isn't it? Where the flip am I gonna land this thing? Okay, so that's 250. Let's get the wheels out and see what we can do here. Ah, no worries, Jeff. No worries, man. Alright, let's just go straight along. See if we can land. I know we just lit up in blue there, didn't we? But I don't know if it was big enough. But I don't mind having a go. I don't want to stray too far away. Yeah, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. No sorry, Bob. Ah, I've been pressing the wrong keys all day. Come on. I think once you spot a plant from your ship, you should be able to tag it. So when you get out in your SRV, you know where to go. Oh, don't make me come out of the mountain, please. Where's that button on my ship that converts me into a Diamondback Explorer. I wish I could transform into one. Ugh. Okay. I don't want to lose this Clypeus if I can help it. Oh my god. No way you land a Conda around here. Never mind the rocks. You can land where there's rocks. Big bloody elephant. Whoa! No, 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 go back. It's all to do with the alignment as well of your ship. The way you're pointing can be the difference between landing and not landing. Okay. Just modifying my position a little. See, it likes it over here maybe. I wish this game would stop lying to me. If it's blue, it should be a dead cert landing. If you can't land, then it's unsuitable terrain, isn't it? I mean, of course it is. But why are you showing blue? There's no way we're going to land here. Well, the problem is, Cosmic, it's the only sighting I've had of Clypeus. The only sighting, so I have to. I can't let the opportunity slide, because if I do, where's the next one going to be? I guess the amount of patience you have depends on the task in hand, right? If it's just to land for whatever reason at a base, you would just find a few meters further on, but Jesus Christ. Can't believe we got this thing down. And finding the Clypeus that we picked up on, yeah, good luck with that. Did we cross over the mountain? I think we did. Oh, this is no good. This is easier on foot. I can't remember whether we crossed over now. I think we did. Or did I come back? I don't know. Well, we're just going to have to go in search of some. because they like to be at the bottom of these valleys. But this is not good terrain for SRVing. You swine. Yeah, you couldn't stay level, could you? You couldn't stay pointing forwards. Great, now you've got no speed. Useless bag of shite. No, Spicy, it's not. That's why I play it all the time. I always play really bad games. Okay. Well, I don't care how much battery pack or health you're gonna lose here. Well, there's our first scan. And that isn't the ones that I found either. And on these we're looking at 150. Lacrimam? Oh, look, okay. No, margaritas. Oh, really? Oh, you know what you can do? Well, if you're into, you know, sci-fi space games, you're not going to go far wrong with this one, considering all the features that it has. There we go.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 150 meters from previous sample.
You better believe it, baby. I thought there was more over there, but it wasn't. It was beads of sweat on the visor, which looks like these. I'll take a couple of screenshots of this. Yeah, don't forget though, Spicy, there is Elite, Dangerous, and Odyssey is separate. It's a bolt-on thing. So unless you get the whole thing as a package, you'll only end up with Horizons, yeah. I believe. This is going to be close for distance. 100 and, yeah. Come on. Yes, we're gonna make it.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 150 meters from previous sample.
They look good. Looks like a nice fruit thing inside. Right, back to the SRB then, wherever the hell that is. So that was the most expensive one, and I think for the other two, forget it. I don't like this planet, it's too dark. I'm not going to go hunting for the other two. We're getting out of this system. We're going to hyper jump it. Having said that, you are a new species, aren't you? This doesn't mean I'll be doing all of them. So Protexta Metallicum 118,000, distance 150 meters. Well, it's very hard to spot unless you have Knigget vision on. So hey, who knows? Maybe I'll find another few samples by the time I get back to the ship. If I get two, it's worth scanning for the third one. Wasn't there some near the SRB? Or was it near the ship? Good question.
Minimum distance reached. You've traveled over 150 meters from previous sample.
Yeah, don't rush through the game. I got the game off Steam, but you can get it directly off their website as well. No, I didn't get it off Steam, ignore me. I do have a Steam version, and you can get it on Steam. But my main account is directly from the launcher, so it's bought from the website, Frontier's website. But you're probably going to get a better price on Steam, and if you even better price if you go to cdkeys.com, you'll probably get a better price there. And the money you save on Elite, you can buy Odyssey. I don't know if that works, but I don't know what the current prices are. Didn't we see some Protexta just exiting the ship? I thought we did. Maybe not. Oh, Frontier, what have you got against us jumping on top of our ships with SRBs? It never used to be the case where they disabled modules when you got close to your ship. That was never a thing. Until they made it one. Yes. Yeah, there's no end game. If you hear the word end game ships or anything like that, just ignore it. There's no such thing as end game ships. In this game. Okay, so we've got two samples and a nice sunset. So I guess we should hunt for a third and final Protexta, and then the Fungoidic, that can go to hell. Hold on. What are we doing right now with Texa? Yeah, so once we get the last sample of this, we'll have done 5 out of the 6. That's good enough for me. So let's see if we can find another sample. Gotta spend as much time in the air as possible.
You've traveled over 150 meters from previous sample.
Due to the nature of the terrain. We're gonna have to be a bit closer to the ground, I think, to get through Texa. Oh, look, miniature SRVs. See them on the right hand side of the window? They're like little miniature SRVs, look. Oops. Ah, now the Texa. Again, and the other stuff, Clypeus. Both of those I forgot to scan them with the SRV. Although I didn't get close to the concha with the SRV. Not the concha, the Clypeus. Excuse me. But he's taking me in a very different direction. You'll do. Yes! I'll see if I can get an SRV scan of it as well. Yes, through Texas smoothie. Of course you can. But it tastes like crap. You're better having a... I don't know. Concha and French fries. Right, I think back to the old ship. Just trying to find a relaxing piece of ground, and then we can push. Go on, keep pushing. Right, so I'm not going to be able to scan Clypeus, so that's going to cost me a codex entry and 50 grand, I think. Don't care. Not much anyway. How about a bacterium pie? Fancy one of those? Tussock tart and alioida pudding. Lovely. Let's not do that yet. Yeah, okay. Right, let's go. Next system.
4, 3, 2.
Yeah, you can, Samondo. Yep. I thought Goid burgers were banned because they contained Thargoid hearts. KFT! Kentucky Fried Thargoid. Why? Isn't it weird how you can get KFC outside of Kentucky? Not really KFC then, is it? Hey, Chad! How far east are we going? Oh, we've done that. We're on the way back now. I just didn't want to change the title of the expedition. We're on the way home. Okay. That's because we're plotting. So where are we? D4, D5, D8, 5. Okay. So we're going here. How much fuel? Oh, Jesus. Okay, right, let's do it. Yeah, so the planet has got the 3 bios here. Bye-bye. Got cactoida as well, apparently. Stratum tectonicus, also a possibility. And an ammonia atmosphere. And we're leaving it behind. Because, yes. Now, I don't know if I can make the next jump. On the next jump, we are able to refuel. Commander Max! Hey, matey! You picked up a new video card. Oh, that's a hell of an upgrade. Yeah, nice. I hope you're enjoying the benefit from it.
System scan complete.
Damn. Ooh, system scan complete. That was a mistake. System scan complete. Scoopable? You better believe it. It's 117, but we're going to go there for a scoop. Oh, Frontier, please fix your icons. Right, let's get scooped and we'll go and get some fuel there. At the Sun petrol station. Thargoidian fried chicken.
Ready to engage. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, if you order a Goid burger, you should try the Medusa special.
Free shift drive supercharged.
I forgot what the other ones are called now. We've got the Interceptor, the Medusa. What's the other ones? Hydra? Yeah. Hydra burger is spicy. Right, we have to go down here to fuel. Because I don't think I've got enough to make the next jump. I'll have a look, and if I do, then I will certainly jump. 284. Nah. No. Nope, so we have to go to the M class in order to jump, and then we'll fuel again in the next system, and then we'll be in sync with the Galaxy plotter. Yeah, I don't think I think Odyssey, I've noticed people with the 30 series cards have more problems than people with like the 1080s or something when it comes to performance. It's just, Odyssey's just badly optimized. I mean, like if you're running a 3080, 3090, it should be screaming through Odyssey without even breaking a sweat. I mean, how is it I get worse frame rates in a settlement than I do in Microsoft Flight Sim? Doesn't make sense to me. There's so much more going on in Microsoft Flight Sim. You know, atmosphere, lighting, it's just weather, the plane's systems, it's all taking up. I don't know, it's just Odyssey has improved, but it's still not quite there yet. It is, it's just bad optimization. It was badly done from the beginning, and now they're just trying to patch it up. I think they tried to lay too much onto the engine, onto the game engine. And now they're having to find a way to make it work. Low fuel. Hey, wait a minute. Oh no, this could be an M class. It'd be quicker to jump there, but then we would lose our neutron scoop. Oh dear. Yeah, game engine. It's like a taken straight out of a 1970s Ford Escort. That's pretty good, Mr. Budman. £5.29 for Elite, $17.49 for Odyssey. That's US dollars. Wow. That's fair. That's a fair price. That's a good price. Considering the hours, like if you put in anything like the amount of hours that I've put in, even a tenth, you've got your money's worth already. That's a good price. Yeah, go to CD Keys and get it. 1995. That's a hard burn. I'll tell you what. There's this guy I watch. He's a sim racer, right? Called Jardier. Jardier. I've mentioned it before. Jardier. Yeah, Jardier. That's his channel. And he's a very fast sim racer, world class speed. All right, and he's just a nice guy. That's all you can say about him. He's a nice guy, and he's done a couple of videos now where he's been roasting people's racing sim setups, you know, the sim rigs, steering wheel pedals, the desk, the monitors, the environment, the room. And it's no good. He's no good for it because he's so much of a nice guy, he can't even roast. Iron Arrow, what are you doing, man? Yeah, he can't even roast. He's so much of a nice guy. He's trying. Oh, look at the cables. Look at the cable management. He's complimenting all the time. He's just, yeah. So he did a second video, and it was the same again. And I messaged him and I said, "You're just too much of a nice guy to do roasts." It's like with a roast, even if it's good, it's bad. You just have to find a way to criticize it, because it's all in fun. You just have to be nasty, but in a good way. And he had a couple of good goes, but he did do one burn on there where there was a guy. They showed a picture of the guy's rig, and it was really nice, good quality steering wheel, pedals, big desk, big monitors, about 4 monitors, some shelves with a racing helmet on there and stuff like that. And it was a really nice setup the guy had. Difficult to roast it, but then he did. Right at the end, he's saying, "Oh, beautiful system, this is a perfect setup, you know, it must have cost him a lot of money, da 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 da." And then right at the end he said, he's probably spent thousands on this, but it won't make him any faster. Ouch. And I messaged him and I said, that is how you roast. That's how it's done. Those kind of comments. He spent thousands on the hardware, and it won't make him any faster. It's not 100% true. You got good hardware, good steering wheel, good pedals. You know, you can get better lap times, but it was a good burn. I liked it. Oh man. I hope he does a part 3. We should do that here, maybe. You guys send me pictures of your rigs and I'll roast them, but you've got to take it in good humor. I like the ones where they always point out the tissue box. Yeah, there was a guy, he had a vase of flowers on the desk, and I thought, that's a bit, you know, if you've got your force feedback turned up on the wheel, well, I don't know. I'm not saying that the vase could tip over, but you know. And there was a guy, he had a red carpet, and Jardia was saying that it looked like out of a hotel carpet. And then somebody had a table that looked like an ironing board. But the "it won't make him any faster" comment, that was his best one. Yeah, Jeffrey, yeah. Got a stuck throttle. You don't normally get that with fly-by-wire throttles. My car, my BMW is fly-by-wire throttle. There's no mechanical connection between my accelerator and the engine at all. Nothing. It's just, all it is, it's a switch with an electrical cable on it and a potentiometer. That's it. You can just unscrew it. You just pull the wire out, pull the clip out the back, the electric clip out the back, unscrew a screw, and the accelerator pedal comes out of the car. And it's all via computer. So it must have been that maybe the spring on the pedal or something was getting mechanically stuck, you know, and he's having to pull it back up with his foot in order to get the potentiometer reading to come backwards again so that it would downshift. I'm amazed that he managed it, because there's not much room where you put your feet in an F1 car. And if you think about the seating position as well, it's like you're laid back, but your legs are higher than your arse, right? So you're laid down. You're kind of in a sitting position, but laid back. Your feet are quite high. So to be in that position, and it's very narrow in there for your feet. So to get your feet under the pedal and push it upwards, that's a tricky thing. But yeah, good on him that he did that. Okay. think we need to put this system back in again, don't we? Well, I think so. Pop it in anyway. Okay, let's see if this jumps. Yes, sir. We are now at 24,964 light years from Sol. And now we jump into Radia. Only one. Only this one system. And then we're back into Bluey. The question is, are we going to get one of those dodgy neutron stars? Do you know what I've been noticing? Normally when you're doing a galaxy plotted route and you jump into a system that it tells you fuel from the neutron star and or supercharge off the neutron star and then also refuel from that star above, right? It tends to be that the neutron star in those kind of systems is one of those really fast moving ones. Well, I've been in a few of these refueling neutron systems now, and none of them have been fast. Did Frontier sort this out? Did Frontier stop it? I'm just wondering because I've not seen one. So yeah, let's scoop. Yes, the Hunters of Death. Hello. Yes, this is a neutron star.
Fast orbit.
Oh, fast orbit.
Body C.
Body C and D.
Fast
Let's check
orbit.
those out.
Close binary relative to body size.
So we've got 10 bodies here. And we've got a fast orbit. I'll find out what the orbit speed is. And then orbit time, I should say. I think I'm outside. Idiot. I'll find out what the orbit time is. If it's something really quick, we'll check it out. Am I targeting the neutron here? Yes, sirree, Bob. Ooh, look at that, straight in. I have to be careful here.
Operating beyond safety limits. Free shift drive supercharged.
Okay. Let's see what's here. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna map this, spectrum scan it, probe it, whatever you want to call it, and then we're gonna have to go here in the end. So let's get this done. Ramoyne, how you doing? Still on my way back? Indeed, yes. Yeah, he deserved he deserved the result. Grab a gaming pick in game mode. I have one in work mode. I don't know what work mode and game mode is for you. Oh, I see what you mean. Your rig, yeah. That might be a good thing though, even if we... Oh, that's a water world, yeah. ABCDE1. What? ABCDE1. Terraformable water world. Ringed. It's been discovered and mapped already though. A ringed water world. Terraforming candidate. That's a strange name. Screenshot. Yeah, even if I'm not roasting the rigs, it might be a thing for people to send photographs of their Elite Dangerous setups. And then we can do them on a video. If people don't mind. Yeah, we'll see. I'll maybe put the question out there, and if I get more than 10, we'll do them.
System
Odyssey V1A. Fast orbit.
And you're not going to keep me here. You can forget that one, Jerry. I'm not staying. I'll have to do better than that. Okay, so let me get some information in Elite Observatory Core. And come on, scroll. Okay, so we have, wow. Okay, it's not very quick. It's quick, but it's not super quick. So we've got 3 planets with a fast orbit. 6.9 hours, 6.9 hours, and 7.7 hours. Then close binary relative to body size. Orbit 579,000, radius 409,000. Nah, it's not that. That's not that great. Let's take a look at the water world then. A ringed water world, eh? Let's go and do that. We'll just probe it. Because even if I'm not the first one, it's still some decent money. And then as we do that, I will prepare the next jump, which is that one. Okay, it's in my copy buffer. Does the system have 5 stars? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, indeedy. And we need to, once we've visited here, we need to scoop up this one. Look at this, A, B, C, D, E, 1. Now that's where I call music, CD1, CD2. Or the Canadian version, CD1, hey? Yeah. Oh, I'm just... See, this is my brain. It's just invented a joke. It just pops in from nowhere. It's a joke. It's a Star Wars joke. And it just popped into my head, just from nowhere. I don't know what the hell creates it. Okay, so the joke would be, if there was a transparent robot in Star Wars, what would it be called? God. See-through PO. No, you see, that's... Sorry, guys. Blame my brain. See-through PO? Really? Alright, here's another one. Just made that one up off the back of that one. What would you call a robot in Star Wars that always went the wrong way? Oh no. R2D2? Please don't unsubscribe. Oh, I'm not concentrating. See-through PO and R2D2. I need assistance. Oh, this looks cool, doesn't it? Look at this. Wow, look at this ringed water world. Nice. We're gonna have to screen this one. That's too good to let go. Let's get it there. I wish the galactic core was just a little bit dimmer or something, or just a different shade. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. No reactions to my crappy jokes, guys? Nothing?
Surface scan complete.
We're gonna have fun with it. Oh! Gordon Bennett.
Rusty thanks you bud for your kind donation of £10. That one earned you a dislike. Lol, never fear. I'll put it back.
Surface scan by 50%.
I can't see the dislikes anyway. Thank you, Budman man. Legendary status as always. Thank you so much. I'll have to invent some more.
Surface scan complete.
I mean, I could easily come up with jokes like that, but they wouldn't be, they'd be terrible. Would you call a Jedi that hangs around with pigs? Luke Skywalker? You see, I could just do this all day, but they'd just be terrible. So, I wouldn't want to put you guys through that. It's just the way my brain works, guys. I'm sorry. More. I can't think of any for... I'm trying to think of one for Obi-Wan Kenobi. I wonder if in the Spanish version of the film he was called Obi-Wan Kenobi. I wonder. Was there an Obi-2 Kenobi? They call it a lightsaber, but how much did it really weigh? Yeah. Kindly leave the stage, Rusty. What do you call a Sith Lord who likes to walk around in ponds? Darth Vader. Or Duck. Duck Vader. No, not Duck. Darth Vader. Do you want more? Because I can do cornier. I can make them more corny. No problem. What'd you call a Vulcan that works for the CIA? Mr. Spook. I can do this all day. All day, no worries. Duck Vader. Yeah, he's quackers. Emperor Penguin. Help. Yeah. Darth Vader. I'll give you that one. Would you call a Sith Lord that will always serve you dinner? Darth Waiter? path radar. Oh my god. I won't be able to, Hunters of Death. I'm too far away from populated space. I'm right out in the black, so I won't be able to take part. At least not on this account, anyway.
Complete.
No, I don't think so, Hunters, to be honest. I'm not even familiar with it. Yeah. See, on my other accounts, I don't have any ships. They're not enough into the game where I can afford a decent Thargoid fighting ship, you know. How's Darth Vader going to get a telephone into his ear? Unless he's got... I wonder if Darth Vader's got built-in Wi-Fi. Change the password. Darth Router. How does Darth Vader eat French fries? He uses the forks. I just made that one up. OB son, yeah, they're getting... You're getting worse than me, you see. I thought mine were bad, but... You guys... stepping it up to the next level. Well, we've got 3. Let's see how many jumps we've got remaining. We are in D5, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should we do it, guys? Should we just make the jump? Make the jumps. Because we're 2.5 hours in. And I got some eatings to do. Let's take a quick look at one of these. Let's see where we are. Well, I didn't know what other food stuff to use. How does a Vulcan eat? Don't, that's just stupid. Yeah. Yeah, how does a Vulcan eat Chinese food? It's too stupid with Spock sticks. Spock. Don't know. It's ridiculous.
Body B2 has high biological value.
Oh, guys.
Landable with atmosphere.
That's it. It's got high biological value and it has a sulfur dioxide atmosphere. You know what that means? Yeah, baby. Receptor. It has to be. Bacteria and receptor. Has to be. I've not looked yet. I'm going to find out. I guess we're staying. Yeah. Or with force. You can, or with force would be better. Not with the force. With force. Yeah. Galaxy region is in the title. Hawkings Gap we're in. What program did Jedi use to open? Adobe One Kenobi. See? It's not difficult, is it? Adobe One Kenobi. Oh yeah, what was the first... Which Jedi... Did you know a Jedi invented the first PDF reader? Adobe One. I don't know. You could form it like that, right? Oh god.
Body B3. Landable with atmosphere.
And no bios. Guys, we've got a high value with sulfur. That can only mean receptor. But which one? Is it one I found before?
Landable with atmosphere.
Is it one I found before, or is it a new one that I've not found before? I haven't looked yet on my elite, what's it called? Observatory core, but I'll have to finish doing this first. Alright, let's flick over to Bio Insights, and I'll tell you, before I have a look, I want it to be the dioxyhedra flipty thingy one, or yeah, Condivitus I found, or I caught it. No, that one Umbrux is the one I found before. This one never. Condivitus. So either that one or Delta Hedronics. That would be awesome. Delta Hedronics. If it has to be Condivitus, fine. If it's Umbrux, but either way, it pays. It better be that anyway. Right, where are we? Let's have a look. Scroll down. And it is... Oh, sugar. Stratum Tectonicus. But it is worth 806. Damn! It met all the correct conditions. I should have set off first, shouldn't I? It met all the correct conditions. Toyota haven't been in Formula One for a long time. But yeah, I've heard that before, Toyota. No, I'm not doing the voice, it kills me. And you guys with the jokes now. Getting out of hand. Yeah, backwards I can talk. It's great they came up with that way of talking though. Like, who thinks of that? That is why you fail. Master Yoda. Okay, which Jedi pepper sprays glass. Pepper sprays glass. Mace window. Mace wind. Mace wind. Star Wars jokes coming out here thick and fast. Yep, indeed, Mace Windex. New Mace Windex for cleaning windows. Dum-dum-dum-dum. Just, you don't need a sponge, you don't need a cloth, just use the force. You get a Sith Lord to breathe on the window, and simply wipe. Alright, I've just thought of a really bizarre off-the-wall one. How does Darth Vader tell Luke that he can't have any kids? You do not yet realize your impotence. Does that work? I think we better stop now. Now it's getting to the point where you have to know certain lines. The Darth Maul, good one, yeah. Oh, these long super cruise trips we're having to take. Nightmare. Need to put up some in-flight entertainment. Which is exactly what this is. Toyota. Yes, Mr. Budman, you're right. I have not found it in this sector. So I'll have to make sure to scan it with the SRV as well. Come on. Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Oh, Josa. We're just coming up with words that begin with V now. Yeah, that was a bad one. Allow you short jumps. Yeah. Yeah, I think for utility slot, I think would be for that though, right? Maybe like us, but they're already, aren't they using the kind of, what do they call it, like the scramjet system, where it's folding space in front of us, which is why we're able to achieve such amazing speeds. Oh, okay, I had to think about that one. Panicking Skywalker. Yep. Anakin is panicking. Jesus. What have I started here? It started with the two droids. C-3PO and R2-D2. And now look. It's just gone nuts. Oh, here's one. Which character from Star Wars drives a Formula One car? Lando. Yeah, Lando. I wonder if Lando Norris was named because his father was a Star Wars fan. Got a bad feeling about this. Okay, Josar. Good night, mate. Have a good evening. With a restraining bolt. R2. One of them did have a restraining bolt, right? Yeah, it was R2D2. R2 detained. Didn't they have something inside that was blocking Obi-Wan's message? And Luke got it out with a fork. He used the fork. How you doing, Bernats? Were you here at the were you here at the start? Yeah, you were. Glad you're still around. All this way for some stratum. I hope we find it quick. Stratum normally is fairly common to it. You know, it's easy to find. Oh, I had a bit of a moment there with my jaw, which is now sorted. Nearly there. Hopefully this is just a case of going straight down, finding the stratum very easily, 500 meters each one, and out we go. And then we may leave. Hey, Phaser. Why do you keep asking me about Vickers Type C bombing? I'm not doing anything. I don't have a Vickers, and yeah, don't have anything to do with Vickers. I'm not religious. If a Catholic priest was ever going to fly a plane, that would be the one. Vickers. Right. Well, the only bomber I fly in the sim is the Spitfire. And what about the Vulcan? That's a good British bomber. Did you know that the Vulcan bomber nuked America twice? Oh, yeah. Just be thankful it was a simulation. Well, they used real planes, but the stealth bombers got under the US radar twice and bombed bomb the United States with nukes. Did you know that? It's on YouTube. Just search for the British, when the British nuked America or something, twice. Yeah.
Surface scan by 50%.
It's really cool story.
Body
Surface
V2
scan.
Okay,
has high biological value.
stratum. Right, don't use stratum with me. So, oh, there's not really any isolated patches. I mean, there is a couple. Let's pick one. Well, you might want to slow down.
Flight engaged.
You're going to slow down in time? No. Why would you? Oh, Budman. That was terrible. Oh my goodness, I'm having a sneezy. You get any extra bonus points for a double sneeze? Right. Gotta be careful here. 0.36G. And very strange ground texture here. I'm gonna aim for the dark area, because then stratum will be a lot easier to spot if it is here. There is no dark area. It's turning color as we get closer. Yay. Fanatec. Okay, where are you, stratum? Bacteria. Don't want bacteria. Hey Jeffrey, do you remember when the Vulcan was on the runway? Parked just before crossing the runway? It was a shame they took that away. It sure was a thing of beauty. I think it was probably falling to pieces or something. Right. We have some stratum.
Ship dismissed.
I need my turret. Now the ship has to go. Yeah, 50 grand. That's what you get for making first discovery in the sector. Cabbage leaves. Bring on the money. Okay, 500 meters then for this. Let's go. Which direction? Well, there's some over there, but I think probably not quite 500. doesn't mean we can't push in that direction. There's a load onto my right and on my left as well. Plenty of bacteria around too. Yeah, we'll go here. We're good for distance. Now.
Minimum distance reached. You've travelled over 500 meters from previous sample.
I said this was going to be an easy one. Might be the one from Jib. Angry. I don't know what happened to it. I'm guessing they broke it up and shipped it somewhere. But yeah, just before you cross the runway in your car, it was parked on the, well, depending which way you're going. You're heading to Spain, it was parked on the left. It's nice to drive past it every day. No, I don't know anything about planes, Phaser, except that they fly and they've got like wing things that make them stay in the air. I think we're going to easily get the bacteria as well, by the looks of this.
You've travelled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Yes, don't let the fact that I can fly an A320 and a 737 in a sim fool you into thinking I know anything about planes. Unsafe temperatures, put your big coat on. Oh, it was broken up. What a shame. What a hell of a plane though. Delta wing, right? Like the space shuttle. Same as the space shuttle. Delta wings. Okay, so there are plenty of bacteria, and the problem with it is that it looks the same color as the stratum. But there have been plenty of samples. Now the bacteria here gets me 121,000 Cerberus. There's a car called that.
Ship record. Ship record.
Hold on, I'm going to correct myself in a minute. Toyota Cerbera. Right? Toyota, what am I talking about? Get your head together, Rusty. TVR Cerbera. Yes. Great looking car. Unreliable, but fast as buggery. Are you trolling me, Phaser? Right, 500 meters for these as well.
Minimum distance reached. You've travelled over 500 meters from previous sample.
Right, one more, and then we can recall the ship. So I reckon there's another splat over here. We're good. Distance is reached now.
Minimum distance reached. You've travelled over 500 meters from previous sample.
You watch, it's going to be all stratums. Oh, there we go.
Ship recalled.
Oh, it's got the arrival time on there. I didn't notice that before. The arrival time of the ship. Huh. Has that always been there? I've only just noticed it. Mind you, it's not a screen I ever pay attention to once I've recalled the ship. Oh. You're gonna bugger off, aren't you? This is since the last update, this ship thing has just been bugged to hell. I think it gets confused when you're on the move in your OSRV. It's just totally confusing. You completely confuse the ship.
Ship dismissed.
It's bizarre. It's really bizarre. There's a Vulcan in MS Flight Sim? Trying to work out how to gift. Oh, thanks, man. I didn't know there was a Vulcan.
Ship recalled.
Right, I'm not gonna move. Be interesting flying that out at Gibraltar, wouldn't it? You better land. That's it. Now the idea is to touch the ground. Down and down and down and down. Keep going. Well done. See, you can do it when you try. Or when I'm not moving. So we managed to get both samples. Or samples from both bios. Brilliant. Okay, so we're in D5 and we're going to D12-4 now. We can escape from here, can we? I mean, no. So why is it... How come, if it's underneath the planet there, that we're getting a solid blue dot in the compass? I don't get that. Is it because... Oh, okay, I know, because of the orientation. Okay. Never mind, stupid question. Hey, good night, mate. Have a good sleep. Thank you. See you next time, maybe. Alright, so we're going on to the next system. We're not far off the thing now, so we've got two jumps to make, and then on the third one, it's not a neutron, but it is a refuel point. And then we do 4 more neutrons, and the next jump is the fleet carrier. Let's get her done. Ah, shoot. Shooting stars. I'm gonna have to put the system in again, am I? It's forgotten it. There you go, nearly 300 light year jump. Yeah, Simondo, I find a lot of times that the ship comes down and then just takes off again. I'm not sure I've ever seen it just hover there without, you know, like there's no chance to board it. You can't get underneath and board it because, oh shoot. I didn't have control of the screen. You can't get underneath and board it because there was no cargo bay open for the SRV.
Warning, three shift drive operating beyond safety limits. Warning, three shift drive operating beyond safety limits. Three shift drive supercharged.
Get me out of here. 3 bodies. Let's jump. Let's make the next jump. Which is also a neutron. We're getting there. We're just going to make a bit of progress here. After the fleet carrier, we'll slow it down a little bit. See you, Phaser. Have a little bit of a holiday, man. I'm not going to be the butt of your joke. Right. Nine bodies.
Warning, three shift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Don't look at your phone when you're in a jet cone. So my phone just beeped for some reason. Come on. Just about on the cusp.
Warning, three shift drive operating.
There you go.
Three shift drive supercharged.
What do we have here? Ooh. Kato Tatsuhiro. Okay. Right, so he's been through here but not scanned everything. So let's do that. The metal content, non-terraformable. Oh no. Okay, we're at maximum zoom out. Yes, Badman. Kept going on about this bloody Vickers Type C, asking me questions about it. He's just having a laugh. But, yeah. Can go play with somebody else.
System scan complete.
Now then. Terraforming candidate. HMC. It's going to depend how far away it is. Oh, it's okay. It's right on the doorstep. Ah, hold on. Hold on. We are at D94. Ah, right. Okay, it's the next system we jump into that we're going to need to refuel from. So, let's just get this. We jump again, we fuel. Then we hit 4 neutron stars in a row, and then after that we make one more jump, and that's the fleet carrier. Okay, let's do this. It's going to make the stream a little longer than the intended length, but it's a nice way to finish up on a fleet carrier. I'll be able to get everything repaired. I think I've got some power plant damage. Not bothered about the FSD, that's normal. Just want to get that fixed. And then I can go eat, yes. I wonder what I'm going to eat. Sometimes, because it's quick to do, I like to do a bowl of, it's quite a sizable bowl of rice, tuna and sweet corn. Oh, yeah man. Tin of tuna, tin of sweet corn, mix it all together, add the rice, mix that all up. It's a filling meal, I'm telling you. I used to have it a lot in Gibraltar. Super quick, done in 2 minutes. Oh, how cool does this planet look? Too cool to be landable. Isn't it? Yeah. I was going to say, it looks way too good to be landable. But if it was landable, oh, you bet we're going down there. That looks awesome. Why can't we land on planets that look that cool? They look like I've got some big icy mountains up there. We need planets that look like that to land on.
Surface scan by 50%.
Oh, it's Mr. Rick. Hey, Rick. It was featured in Thunderball. Good memory. I wondered where I'd heard Chloe Sedacy before. Oh, is she a singer? No, she's an engineer. Leaving it 12k from Witchhead. Oh, you're right the way down there now. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, you're at Chloe Sedacy's base. Yes, hi, Rick. Welcome, sir. Yeah. Good old Vulcan. Although, why you would want to bomb Vulcans? They're such a nice, peaceful race. Okay. So, next jump then. What about a Romulan bomber? Or a Ferengi bomber? Yeah, okay. Have a good evening, Angry. Take care, matey. I've got a peaceful, easy feeling. Okay, K-class. Fuel we need. Fuel you need. Or jump to the next system, you will not. That's not my Yoda voice, by the way.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping.
System scan complete. What have we got in here then? 2 oranges. That's it? Okay. So while we're scooping then, let's get on to the 4 neutrons, starting with
Fuel scooping complete.
this guy. And now that I've got him targeted, I will clipboard the next one. Are we scooping off this one as well? Okay, so no more fuel stops now until the fleet carrier. So yeah, apparently we can get to the fleet carrier on this fuel. Let's go. We'll take a look at the galaxy map as well when we're there, just to see how far in the Hawkings Gap we are. I think it's a pretty decent distance. We might, if we're lucky, we might drop under 24,000 light years here. We've got to cover 816 more light years. Oh, maybe we won't do it then, because we've only got 3 neutrons to do it. We'll be close anyway. We'll be close to the 24,000 light year mark. Uh-oh. All done. Nothing landable at all. Don't think I'm going to let much hold me up right now. It's going to have to be something pretty special to stop my progress here. Receptor would do it. That's pretty much it. Receptor. I will pause for Receptor. Definitely. Not going to miss that opportunity.
3, 2, 1.
Receptor. Hey Mark. Yeah, the F1 was not too bad today. Not too bad at all. Unexpected result, which was good. Yeah. Bit strange seeing all of the warnings and penalties, track limits. But they're going to have to stick to that in the next races now. They can't just, you know, not monitor it anymore. Interesting. Valvatrova, so I can't remember whether I scanned it properly. I did. We can jump. There's only the neutron in this system. We're so close now, guys. So close. 2 more neutrons and 1 normal star, and we're there. Oh, this one has a scoopable star in it. 2 of them. 3 of them. So 3. I'm expecting 3 orangey ones and a neutron. But we're not going to need fuel. So we will not be fueling up. Because then, would we make the next jump? Yeah, we would. Whoa, which is... Oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong column. I thought it was having me make a 380 jump. But no, I'm looking... 380 is how many light years I'll be away from the fleet carrier once we make this jump. I thought, geez, 380. I'll have to be running on fumes. Okay, equal length-ish. Oh, geez, 25. Maybe they've all been discovered already and we can see what's what.
Warning, free shift drive operating beyond safety limits. Free shift drive supercharged.
Let's take a look. Yep, somebody's done the work. There is 1 planet which is atmospheric landable. Let's just target it. And we won't get to see... Oh, okay. 100% sulfur, that's receptor territory. Does it have any bios? You better be what I think you are. Well, it's in this mess somewhere. See if we can find it. I should have determined what kind of world it was. Then I could have put my spectrum on there. See, that's not going to work. Yeah, I should have determined whether it was a high metal content, and then I could have moved my dial in there. Doesn't matter.
Odyssey 5. Landable with atmosphere.
Damn it. No bios. Let's go. That's a shame. That's a real shame. We had a good chance there. Definitely would have hooked onto that if it had some receptor. 100%. I've only ever found it receptor once. Only once. In this whole trip. It's tricky. Right, the last neutron star then. And then we do a normal jump. Yeah, it's well, yeah, it spoiled it, but I think it's the right thing to do. You know, rules are rules. And they're too inconsistent with the rules, the FIA. Some days they monitor the limits, sometimes they don't. You can't play like that. But if you're going to monitor track limits, then it has to be done every track, every corner, everywhere. And it won't take long before the drivers soon learn to stay within the limits. Oh shoot. You see how my ship's nose is getting so bright? That's how I know where the jet cone is.
Warning, free shift drive operating beyond safety limits. Free shift drive supercharged.
Anything here? Nope. Alright, final jump, guys. I'm kind of banking on the fleet carrier being here. It is DSSA and it has a green label on it, which means it's confirmed in this location. Let's do it. There seems to be some kind of other route plotted into the route plotter as well. No, we can't dip under 24,000 unfortunately. But it's so close. So, after this jump, guys, distance to Seoul will be 24,000. Oh geez, that was hardly any movement at all. Before the jump it was 24,372. Now it's 24,314. So we must have gone sideways. Right, there's no point fueling here. Well, yeah, there is. It's free.
Fuel scoping.
Okay, let's see if it's here. How's your head been? Not seen you. Head's okay. You know, it's on and off, but it's better than it was. Still just got to take it easy and be careful. So we have a unexplored landable. Let's get straight to the carrier. This has got everything on board, I think. It's got the bar, universal carto, Mr. Genomics. I think it's all on board here. Hi Claude, how are you doing? How was your holiday in Tenerife? Tenerife or Tenerife? Tenerife. Oh, just flicking a button on my joystick here. I didn't realize it changed the fire groups. Ah, good Claude, good to hear that. Well, as we have started the stream at 7:30 p.m, it's now approaching 11 p.m, so that's 3.5 hours. Yeah, we've had it hot here as well for a few days. Yesterday and today has been hot. And I noticed on the BBC News they were saying about
44A. Landable with atmosphere.
They were saying about Britain's having a heat wave. Put the kids indoors. Keep the kids indoors. It's going to be 30 degrees. And I thought, in Gibraltar, 30 degrees, the kids are at the beach. They're certainly not indoors. Right, a fleet carrier, finally. And there is another one later on in this sector. So we'll just carry out all the repairs of the ship, integrity, paint, everything. Give the ship a nice spruce up. TMCV. Too much. Oh, never mind. Pop it in. Come on. Let's do it. No boost. Boost, 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 boost. Oh, FSD cooldown. Okay.
Welcome, Commander. A no-fire zone is in effect around this carrier. Docking request accepted. You are welcome to approach, Commander.
Kenneth Williams was a robot. Okay. $35.5. Wow. That's kind of Gibraltar weather in July, August. 35, 36. It's, ugh, it's sweltering. Oh my God. I wonder why this is happening. I haven't got any thrust on.
Docking complete. Ship is secure. Welcome, Commander.
Right, so we'll hand in the bio because I do not want to lose it. I didn't notice what the ship integrity was. I wasn't looking. But yeah. Okay. Ship is all nice and repaired. Secure trading. Interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. Right, let's have a look at the carrier overview. Oh, we step out. Well, looks cool, doesn't it? So we've got the concourse bar, the Vista genomics, everything. Pioneer supplies. Tariff services. Oh, but there's going to be tariffs on the carto, right? We just hand everything in. Let's see what we got. I want to see what it says about the tariff. It's got to be at 25%, right? Doesn't say here though. 32.5 million on the first page. Oh, it's only 2 pages though. Jesus. 5 million. That's the biggest one so far. Holy crumbs, 12? What the hell happened in there? 4 million. Alright, so let's take a look. What's happening in here? High metal, yeah, see? Terraformable, high metal contents. It's big money. I'm assuming that's terraformable water worlds as well for that money. Yeah, high metal content water worlds, terraformables. Seriously worth doing. Look, standard high metal content 11. Terraformable 1.6. I think the fact that it's in yellow writing means it's a terraformable, right? That's what I'm getting from this. Serious money on terraformable planets. So if you want to rank up on Explorer, make sure you scan those. Or probe them, I should say. Where's the 5? Yeah, see, 2 million for the water world only. Yeah, this is only 5 million because of these 3 bodies. The rest is just crumbs. Look at this rocky body, 975. See, it's serious money, man. Yeah, yeah, no detail scan. All right. Yeah, detail. Yeah. Oh, okay. Detailed surface scan is yellow. Gotcha. So, is there anything to denote terraformable then, except by just gauging it off the value? I'm pretty sure these are. This is up there because it's because the only reason I would probe a high metal content world is either if it's got bios on there, or if it's terraformable. Right? I don't know. Does it really? You really get that much just for a surface map? Yeah, there's a surface scan here of a rocky body. That's nothing. Gas giant with water-based life. Look at the credits. Jeez. Peanuts. 0 for that one. Oh, it's a ring. Okay. A ring. If I go sell page, I bet it won't mention the 25% until afterwards. Yeah. It'll work for Ubisoft. Come on. Pay me. Ooh. Is it 0? No, you see, after 25% carrier fees. Swines. Right, so we're going to be screenshotting this. Where are we up to there? 41,250. Okay. And now another 11 million, so 34, so 45, about 46 million then, we can say. Yeah, ship integrity cost 306, but I don't know how much the ship had decomposed, for want of a better word. Like what percentage of dissolving away was it at, is what I was wondering. So 19 and a half, that bottom one, yeah, 63,219, go there, 2917 is there. I don't know when this is going to update here, but the Explorer ranking might take a little while. Wow, I wondered what was taking so long. Emergency oxygen replenished. Well, here we are. Where's the door?
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
I knew it was on one side, I just didn't know which one. Apparently you can... Is it right you can sit down at the bar now? Is this a thing?
Doesn't matter how many systems I hop, trouble always seems to find me.
Looking for something, Commander?
Lucky that I'm a pretty good shot. I probably wouldn't be standing here if I
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you still can't order a drink.
Sometimes you can't avoid.
You got something you need to offload?
Indeed.
No.
My advice?
No skin of mine,
Always
knows.
worth taking a few bounties just to keep your skills sharp.
So yeah, you can sit at the bar. Hey, how you doing? You come here often? Excuse me? Yeah. That'd be cool.
The Achilles Corporation. Always be aware of security if you're near starports. Once.
Right, Vista. Where are you? Hello.
Welcome.
Betsy Bender. Okay.
Ah, you have some data to sell.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, let's see what you've got for us.
10 million? Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Get that screenshotted. Bonuses on everything. Can we scroll this? Yeah. Oh, this might take a little while, guys. I just like to keep a record, you know, on our records. Look at that bacterium informum, 426,000. Yikes! That's a lot of money for bacteria. Tussock triticum, tritium. Wonder if it's related. Okay, we are completely unburdened.
Vista thanks you for your contribution.
So I can blow my ship up and myself and I won't lose anything. Right, let's see if we can order an espresso from here. Oh, I don't think, actually that's not coffee, is it? No. Right, go through here. That's very cool. I like that. What the hell? It's a ship launch fighter or something. Got the wings that are curving in. You know, foldy wings. Yeah. How much is it to get my ships out? It would take 67 hours to get my ASP out here. 58 million. Okay, how much to get the cutter? Oh, the Bark of Merlin. 1.2 billion? Kind of shows you how far out you are when you're paying this kind of money. Stand by then. Here comes the cutter. Same money. 1.2 billion. And it'll take just under 3 days. Lovely. Sweet. You know what, at 11 p.m, if I wasn't so physically tired, it would be a great time to go back and work on the car. Because it'll be a lot cooler now. Oh, I was going to just take a seat and just watch the world go by. Literally. Can I check my rankings from here? Is it here? Or do I have to go commander? Yeah. Oh, guys are so close to the end of cataloger. I should have been way over. I'd probably be nearly at the rank that comes after this. I'd have probably been nearly to the end of that one if I hadn't lost my data from before. I lost a real lot. And the Explorer rank Elite 1 has gone up a little. It's kind of the progress on that I think has pretty much doubled. That's not too bad. It's going to take a while to go up. But it's some decent progress. We're right there with this though. We're definitely going to make the next rank before we get home. Maybe the next one after that? Who knows? Who knows? I've got my shades on. Well, of course, I might end up looking at the sun. Alright, that's going to end the stream. So, good night, Jeffrey. Hope I haven't missed you. Used to love playing this game, not touched it since they binned the consoles. That's a shame. Do you not play it on PC? Yeah. So, 24,314 light years from Sol. Oh, and before we shift, this is where we are. That's where we are, guys. We had to come along. It wasn't really my plan to come along that way. It was to go down here. So now we can make a beeline. We can. Oh God, it won't pan. I can't pan this. I can't move the map at all. Okay, we got it. No, it's not panning. It doesn't want to pan. So we could cut through here. I'd rather come down and maybe cut through there. There's a nebula down there. Is this a bug? That when you're sat down you can't pan the galaxy map? Oh yeah. Yep, no rotation, no panning, nothing. Okay, stand up. Hey. Oh, are we? Is it because we're an external camera? Let's go back in. Yep, external camera. So there is a nebula somewhere. Oh, is that the one we were looking at before? Or was it that one? Oh, they're really high up. Yeah. At some point we're going to be intercepting this sector here, which is the outer... what's it called? I can't read it because I've got Captain's log in the way. Yeah, the outer Orion Spur. So we'll be going through there at some point. I think I might fancy... This is the Eta Carinae Nebula, I believe. Yeah. Eta Carina Nebula. Yeah, so I think we may be popping there, maybe. Go down, and then we'll get into there, intercept through here, and then we're back at the bubble. So from the top, that's where we are, through Hawkings Gap. And we'll either come through here or here. I haven't decided yet. Okay, that's it then. I guess I will see you guys on the next one. So until then, until then, have a great rest of the day or evening, and I will see you on the next stream. Till then, bye for now. Thanks, guys.